Okay. Guess what I get to do tomorrow?
Work.
I hope it works. No holiday tomorrow. It's Good
Oh,
Friday.
that's right. That's right. Yes.
Holiday. I've got 4 days off. Yay. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoop. I thought I'd muted everything. Obviously, I hadn't.
Nope.
Um, I am going to be adding a new SSD drive to
Ooh.
my PC, which is going to be my new OS drive. So apparently I have to clone it tonight. I
Mm.
thought I'd cloned it, but I don't think I did. I think I just copied it. Apparently I need to clone. It's going to be my new OS drive.
Sorry. Um, I would be very excited if I had a new SSD drive. Mine's 250, but I would really like more just as a backup,
Like
right? Or not as a backup, but
525 gig.
oh man, how much did that run you? Was it like super expensive?
195.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was really good. It was a special. So I could have got a Samsung 500 for another $40. And I was like, I'm gonna get more good because it's a Crucial, and I haven't had Crucial as a gaming piece, like in the PC. But a couple of guys on Twitter said that it was good. So I thought, oh well, it's cheaper and it's more gig. So because my games are on the H drive, that's a Samsung SSD. Samsung SSD. So I'm gonna be running two SSD drives, but one will be the big. So I might give Dad the 128 one that I've got. That's
You only
I
had a
can have that.
128? I thought you had a 250.
Nope, 128 was originally put in when I
Hmm.
built it
Okay.
5 years ago, whenever it was. So
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, which back then it was good, but I
Yeah.
mean now
Yeah.
it's just not cutting it. So the 500 gig should be fine. That should give me through for a few more years before I need to build another one. So we'll see. So hopefully it'll all work tomorrow. Hopefully.
Okay. Okay. And maybe
Did you message me?
no.
I heard a bloop.
Yep.
Okay, that's all right. As long as, because sometimes I can't.
I, I
Okay,
I posted
that's all right.
something somewhere, but you're not online, so unless you're invisible, so
I'm
oh,
invisible.
okay, then yeah.
Online. See,
I,
I'm always around. I just might be invisible at times. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, now I'm there.
okay.
Because again, if I've got that open and I've got Twitch appy stupid thing open, Twitter, and are you messaging me again? What was that? What was that? Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Why is that
Like,
mute
come
channel,
on.
muting channel? Well,
Wow.
because every time because I like freak out.
Wow.
Hey,
Thank you.
Spanky's here. Hey,
Thank you for the
Spanky.
retweets, Alt.
Hey,
I know
hey.
she's got. I see Alt has got her name up in her Twitter name now, and but her logo is still the same. But
Yeah,
still, when I see her name, I'm like, I no, you're not
yeah. Get
Sarah.
my M&Ms
You're
ready.
Alt.
I'm gonna snack on M&Ms.
Okay.
I have raspberry snack M&Ms,
Ooh.
Spanky. Why is it says it? Why my words are hard. This
Yep.
is gonna be bad.
Yep.
Why am I just a viewer and not a moderator?
I don't know.
Did you
That's right.
change me?
No, I
Why
did
am
not.
I?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe it's curse up. I'll mod you right now. Boom.
I don't know, no, but when I look at the thingers, it says I'm
It says,
not a
and so when I clicked on to mod you, it said that Lita Wow is already a moderator of this room.
Yeah.
And same thing for Spanky. So I don't understand.
Okay, that's probably I'm like 5 minutes behind
No,
everyone.
I think this is a communication issue between now that they've changed over, because they have also changed over the whole website, where it's now uses the new layout where everything's up on the top and on the side versus down below, or sorry, like off to the side. Now they've added a bar up on the top. So, anyways, okay, you ready to go? We're 6:01.
No. Okay, hang on. I gotta finish my raspberry M&M because it's so tasty.
Right.
Yum. Okay, I'm good. Your brain's there.
Right here.
I've been getting headaches in the back of my neck and the side of my neck.
Someone just, it feels like somebody stuck something in, like right, specifically right there. It's like a sharp
Doo-doo
pain.
doll.
That's awesome. Thank you, whoever that was. I really needed that. I really needed.
You're
a pain in my
welcome.
head. Well, thanks.
Oh, my family's having dinner.
Okay.
Excellent.
Bingo
Okay,
bango.
ready?
Let's knock one out.
You doing the clap?
Sorry for this. Go.
Oh, that was a good clap. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Adventures in episode.
We're keeping this. Keep on going.
Adventures in episode, I was gonna say. Oh my goodness. That's the first one. In 50 episodes, I get one wrong, Stone. One wrong.
And I'm keeping it.
Excellent. Adventures in Azeroth, people. Hello. This is episode 50. I am your derpy host, Lita, and joining me is my somewhat awake co-host, Stone. Happy 50, Stone!
Happy 50. Holy moly.
Happy 50. Yeah.
Holy moly.
I know, right?
I was going to have... I have no idea. Like I was saying, like, really? I think about 2 weeks ago, I was like, you know that we're almost at 50? What? Yeah.
I know. And now it's like,
I don't really
we hit
understand
50,
how that happened.
which means that we're like nearly a year of doing the show, which is crazy. It just feels like we started just the other day.
I don't understand.
So, yeah, which is really good. So thank you everyone for just joining us. If you're listening or, you know, tweeting us and all that, we love it. We're glad that, you know, there are some people that listen to us and Stone and I get to talk. Funny when time flies, when you're having fun. That's right. It does. Time flies greatly. So, but anyway, we're here. How are you doing, Stone?
Fantastico. I'm I had a good clap versus the bad clap, and it's great.
Excellent.
And,
I'm good because I have got I bought these M&Ms today that I saw because I went and bought some chocolate for my family at lunchtime, and I looked at the Easter bunnies and their chocolate eggs, and I was like, I'm not paying that money. So I walked around to the blocks of chocolate, and I went, oh, yeah, I'm going to buy them each 2 blocks of chocolate. So I did. I bought 10 blocks of chocolate, 2 each for them. I'm nice. And I saw M&M's raspberry flavor. I cannot speak tonight, people. I'm so sorry, but my brain is like, I got smashed today at work.
This is what your brain looks like on crack. Lita.
Yeah, pretty much. Or a day in the life of Lita at work. It was crazy. Crazy. Funny about that, my shop's going to be closed for a whole 4 days. People panic. Really? Anyway, So yeah, so I bought these raspberry M&Ms, and oh my goodness, yum! I'm happy.
Mm,
So I just had like a couple. Very, very exciting.
mm,
Whoa, what? Drinking at work? I don't drink at work, Spanky, except coffee, which
yeah.
is good.
Yeah, right.
I
I have
don't. I don't. I
I
don't
have
drink.
pics.
Do
Well,
you?
what about the one
I
picture of
don't know.
you beneath the beneath the counter? Weren't you curled
Hmm?
up beneath the counter with your? Maybe that was a different lead.
I got smashed
Anyways,
at work with people.
yeah,
We
yeah,
were busy, busy, busy,
busy,
busy, busy, busy. So
busy,
anyway,
busy,
so
busy.
it's all good. I'm good. I've got chocolate. It's all
Cool.
nice. And I've got coffee. So yay! So we are here to celebrate episode 50 in an awesome way. And you've got your cherry Coke.
Yes,
There we go. Hey, are we not party people
it's
or
the
what?
breakfast of champions. It's 5. It's 6 in the morning, and I'm drinking pop.
Yeah,
That's not good.
weirdo. But
Wow.
anyway. All
Yeah.
right. So let's go on World of Warcraft news because this is a World of Warcraft podcast. Funny
So,
about that. So what have we got?
BlizzCon ticket sales went on sale last week, and I think we talked about a little bit, frustrations, blah, 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 blah. So basically, they made some ticket sales changes where you can no longer wholly transfer the ticket to another account. Whereas
Mm.
before, you could say, I want to transfer ticket number 1 over to this person, and it would completely go. And now how it works is that you can put you have control over the ticket at all times. So
Mm.
now,
Okay.
if you want to go buy a ticket from somebody, you need to trust that they're not going to resell it because they can. So,
Wow.
although I'm not sure what will happen if the ticket email address changes from your email address to somebody else's, will it send you an email saying you no longer have this ticket? I don't think so. I'm not sure. We haven't not tried that, but if you're gonna go buy a ticket off of somebody, eBay, have fun with that. Please don't. I wanted to thank
Mm.
Rakovis for getting me my ticket because he was able to get through at work, and we talked about this on our other show on the weekend. And
Yay.
so I actually got my email from him saying you now have a ticket, blah blah blah, and I was like, oh cool, because he actually put it in he put my email address in the field for that ticket, and it sent me the email, which is pretty neat.
Mm.
So
Cool.
this is new. Like literally, I saw it less than an hour ago. This was posted to the BlizzCon 2017 Facebook group. Somebody looked at the API listing from Universe, which you have easy access to that. The link is here. We're going to post this up in chat. Basically, it's a whole bunch of info, okay? Now, what you can do is that you can parse through this stuff, and I've actually looked through it myself too, and it shows ticket sales for BlizzCon. And basically, round 1, you have 8,500, and I'm going to put this up as a screenshot because I took a screenshot of it too. This is what the info looks like. So if you can see my mouse, you'll see count attending. The first one is 8501, the second one is 8507, and the third one is 225. So for round 1, they sold 8,501 tickets. Round 2 is 8507, and for the charity
Mm-hmm.
one, it was 225. That comes out to 17,233, which is a lot less than 30,000 that everybody kind of thought that they had or that they
Mm.
sold. We do know that Blizzard does offer a employee sale. We don't know how many, and I cannot give you a source. So, but but it happens, and I honestly don't think they're selling Blizzard employees the extra 13,000 tickets. I doubt it. So I would imagine it's probably going to be somewhere in the 2,500 range, maybe a little bit more, but that would bring us up to 20,000. Maybe we wouldn't have such a hard time if we actually got to the 30,000. Because I mean, as much as it feels like it's busy, I think they could have more. And I know that they're adding. I know that they've added another building. I don't know if it's going to be open and available for this BlizzCon. So maybe for next BlizzCon, and maybe for BlizzCon 2018, they will increase the number of people that can go, and there will be less people that will be raging and stuff. Right? Because more people that can go and share into the fun, the better. So, this was our last show because now we're gonna get shut down. But this is publicly available information, so view it while you can. Yeah. So BlizzCon, the Riddler's Mindworm. We'll talk about our own part about this, but I just want to say, this was uncovered by the super awesome people at apparently this is what they're called, the Secret Finders Group, and they're a group. That's they're a group on Discord. And here's a link if people don't have it already. I know some folks do, but there's the link of where to find each of the pages. I have no idea how they came up with this stuff, but when Blizzard adds things like this into WoW, great. It's
very cool.
It's awesome.
And I saw that some hunters had found 2 really rare hunter pets too, apparently today. It came out like today. So again, the whole secret. Gotta find. I mean, I don't know. I think there was a big blue dinosaur. Yeah. That's all I saw. And I was like, oh, blue dinosaur.
Or no, that's purple.
That's
dinosaur.
Cool. Blue. I think it's blue. Or it might have been blue. Anyway, it was a big dinosaur. And I thought, oh, he's pretty cool. And that's it. So, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. If you listen, Blizzard, please do more. This is pretty cool.
It's very cool.
MMO Champion posted some PTR notes from 7.25, and I won't go over the spoiler stuff because there's if you go look at it, there might be some spoiler stuff, so that's why I'm not going to post a link, but this is on MMO Champion, so if you just go there you'll find it, which is mmo-champion.com if you don't know, but sure. So basically what they're going to be doing, there's a time walking raid. We all knew it was going to come. First one looks like it will be Black Temple, which is pretty cool. I don't think I never rated Black Temple at level and at appropriate gear. So I'm really looking forward to being able to go and do that. So, and my Twitch stream froze, but we're still live, I'm pretty sure. So it's okay. Don't know why that happens. It's happened a couple times lately now. I guess the Wailing Caverns pet battle was a success because they're going to be adding a Dead Mines and a Gnomeregan pet battle dungeon, and I think we're going to be hearing house sounds. So there's that episode 50. And they're also, I think they're adding micro hall days. One is called the Trial of Style. The other one is the Auction House Dance Studio. That's gonna be the closest that we're gonna get to it. Okay, so
that sounds awesome.
It took them a long time, but we have it. Okay, and we're also gonna get the Moonkin Festival, which I'm not sure. Yeah. And
I can turn into a Moonkin for like a day as a undead warlock, oh my god, that would be so awesome. Let me just
quickly check. Yeah, and I didn't add this in the notes, but Noble Garden is going to be starting Monday the 17th.
Yay!
It's going to go for a week up until the 24th.
And there's supposed to be new things, I think.
Oh, is there? Cool. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. So yeah, that's World of Warcraft
I'm
news.
excited.
Bingo bango.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
We'll just take that off the screen now because reasons. So I would love to have my show notes. There they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So that's so that's the news. That's the news in the World
Okay.
of Warcraft.
Well,
Yeah.
that's cool. There's some sounds like some exciting stuff coming. Again, I didn't know most of that, so it's like, whoa, okay, cool. I've got enough to deal with at the moment, but always good when they add new things, and it just means I'm going to be busy
They're adding
longer,
a
definitely.
yeah. They're also adding a scenario with Chromie, but I don't want to say what it's called or anything because I don't know if it will like reveal anything. So we won't talk about it until it's actually live, I guess. Like as far as what it's called and all that. Especially that it's only been released on MMO Champion, as far as I know. It's not. I don't think Wowhead has got anything up. They might have, but. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's WoW news. Okay.
Okay. Spanky said that the pets, one's in Stormwind and one's in Ogrimmar, and
Oh.
apparently they're both spirit beasts. So, for the Hunters one, that sounds pretty cool. Have to definitely check it out. So, good morning, Stormaria.
Good morning.
Yeah. All right. Well, what have you been up to, Stone, for your week?
Let me talk about my alts. My alt first. So I played on Flintstones in AIE, and I got up to level 103. I got one level from doing all the invasions. And
Okay, cool.
I decided to do the healing scenario because I've healed a little bit with the monk, not a ton, but enough that I'm kind of okay-ish. And then I guess I must have lost it all because as I'm trying to set up my heal bot and set up my spells, I'm like, I forget what they all do. And everything is a mist, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So it took me about 45 minutes to actually complete the scenario. And then I realized I know why it was so hard. It's so hard. I didn't have any weapons equipped because I don't have any healing weapons. Like I didn't have anything. So that's why I couldn't heal that well. But I did it. It took.
Well, yay!
It took like
you.
6 tries, but I was like, really? Why is it so hard? That's what she said. Anyway,
That's what she said.
yeah. Okay, so and then having to run around and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm not wasting time on my alt anymore. I'm focused on my main, okay? Because I need to get flying. So I did Dark Moon Fair on my main, and still no luck with Sid the Squid. I'm still trying to get that dang thing. I'm not cycling through my alts to go and fight him, but can you cycle through? Like it's not like one quest per account, right? Per day. It's one quest per character per day for Sid the Squid.
I'm not sure because they've changed a lot of those pet battles that they're account wide now, and it's one. So I'm pretty sure it's one.
Okay, so then I don't
the
feel
account.
so bad.
That's it.
Okay. So it's 7 tries and still nothing. I didn't even get another Dark Moon Eye just to sell, but oh well. I ran the 5 TBC time walking dungeons because I'm like, oh, I should do that. I need the Wraith Charger still because I think I got the TBC one. I need the I need the Wrath of the Lich King one.
Okay.
And I also need the Mists one because I know that they added another one in there. I'm like, oh man, come on. Dormiria says it's now per account, so so now I don't feel so bad. There was when 7.2 came out, there was a new blacksmithing legendary quest line where you can now forge stuff, right? You can now forge legendary stuff. So basically it was 4 parts. One is to kill Helia in Trial of Valor, which I did that on LFR, and it was easy peasy. mean, it's kind of silly. We just dragged the whole room together in that last fight, and it took us about 5-10 minutes or so. And people were complaining. It's like, was that really faster than killing them all in packs? And I say probably not. So, it may make your DPS look really high, but it's not. So I was able to get my quest item on LFR, and that was good. I was worried that it was going to be normal, but it never said, so I just went in on LFR to give it a go, and sure. There's one where I have to go fight Odin in Mythic Halls of Valor, which I was like, at first I thought, like, oh no, I have to go do a Mythic raid. But no, it was the 5-man Halls of Valor, which is like, so it's, and you can do it on a normal Mythic. You don't have to have a keystone for it, which is fine. I'll just go find one. I just can't queue up for it. And there's another one for Dargul in Mythic Neltharian's Lair, which that's another, again, not a big deal. And I have to get 100 ancient demon steel, which you get off of mobs that you kill on the Broken Shore. And I actually didn't update the notes, but I got that. That's done now, and it didn't take that long. It just they drop. It's not like I'd say it's like a 33% chance to drop kind of thing, right? And it's not a big deal. It's just over the 4 or 5 days of me doing every world quest on the Broken Shore, I got them all. So it's not a big deal. You just got to play it, and it shouldn't take you that long. The blacksmith, herpiderp. Wow, professional. Okay, so the blacksmithing mount, lots of ums and ahs too. Very, very pro. The blacksmithing mount. This is I was gonna wear a tie, I was gonna wear like a shirt and tie kind of thing. Yeah, but then I woke up and I was like, I'm not putting a tie on. I was just gonna throw
and
this
then you
on.
woke up.
And then I woke up. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So the blacksmithing mount. I had enough mats to go post another one, so, and I was like, okay, let's go see how much they are. And someone posted them up for 150,000 gold. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Maybe I won't keep this one for myself. Maybe I'll sell it again. And then I go do a full scan on just that one, and the cheapest mount was 49,000 or something on my realm, which, sure, it's 49,000, great. However, the problem is somebody posted 18 of the mounts up.
Ow.
One person posted 18 mounts. Somebody else posted up 9. So
wow, flooding the market.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So usually when I've posted, there's like 5 at the most, 6. And so I decided, okay, I guess it's time to. I guess that's saying to myself to go make it on my own, and I did. So, well, where's my? Yeah. So I did, and I finally did after like 5 mounts. The fifth one was mine, and that's me on my mount. It's looks
nice.
Neato. Looks neato, dude.
Bell puppy.
So basically, it looks like
cool.
the core hound that you get from the event. It's just now it's green.
I want one of those for my warlock.
Okay.
She would look awesome on that.
Yeah,
but she's not a blacksmither.
No, you don't have to be a blacksmither to own it. You can.
Oh.
It's just a mount that you can make.
Blacksmith mount that you can make, but anyway. Oh.
Yeah. So
okay. There you go.
I will make one for you because you've given me stuff, so I'll make one.
Oh, it's okay. I'll get one eventually.
I just need to get the mats for it. And although I honestly, with the amount of blood that's dropping, that shouldn't be too hard. So
drop the blood, drop it like it's hot.
No, no, I was laughing at the other thing because I'm like 12. So, um,
Oh,
basically,
words.
there's they added the new Champions of the Legion Fall on
Mm.
Tuesday, so you can get a new follower. So the new chapter for the Broken Shore quest line is up, and
Mm.
so I thought this was funny. I did the Death Knight one, and here we'll read this. This is from Minerva Ravensoro.
Mm.
Part of the quest was, so here's the order of things as far as I've been told. Mortal walks into Icecrown. Mortal is brutally defeated. Mortal gets raised as Scourge. I don't know. I just found it funny because I like the undead and all that stuff. And yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know. Just mortals. So
No
yeah.
idea,
Well,
but okay.
Death Knights are awesome. So I did the Death Knight scenario, and I think Blizzard should have changed one of the bosses so that it wasn't a single tag or party tag. It should have been like a world tag, or they should have made it so that, which is what they've done now. I think they've applied a hotfix to it. I think. I'm not sure if it's live yet, but I think the initial rushes are over. Basically, what was happening is you have to kill this dude, okay? And he's
Mm.
basically riding around on a flying mount and stuff. And this flying mount spawns first, and after about 3 or 4 seconds, the guy you have to kill then spawns on him on a flying mount. However, so the problem is though, because everyone is waiting,
Yeah.
the mount gets killed before the guy can spawn. So I'm gonna post a screenshot.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're
So
all basically
they,
sitting here.
they're
So,
not waiting.
right,
They're
so they're
not
not waiting
waiting.
for
Right.
the guy to spawn on the mount.
Yeah.
We just kill them out, and it's like, guys, can you stop? No, and this is yeah. So yeah, and Banky is saying here that they made the mount unkillable until the guy spawns. Yeah. So basically, I'm in here somewhere. And that's what it looked
Where?
like. There was actually
Yeah.
one time where it was a lot worse, and I was like, "No, I'm getting out of here." So, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and oh wow, I'm now sitting really low and behind. Oh, and that's not what I want to do either. XSplit fooled me. Okay, there we go. That's what I want to do. Okay, yeah, yeah, and eventually it turns out that you go to fly away on Daumir. Anyways, I took a screenshot of that because I thought it looked really cool. I was like, oh man, look at this one.
Oh, wow.
I think they look nicer than the Wrath of the Lich King ones because I know because it was done back
Oh,
then, and the
yeah.
model and the bones that they have now where everything kind of moves looks really really good, and I just thought they did a great job. Yes, Bob. Yes, Bob.
Bob says it looks pretty.
Yeah, Bob says it looks pretty. So basically, we recruited Minerva into our champion order hall, and now I need 10,000 resources for the next research thingy, which actually I got. So, and that's in
Yay.
progress. I
Ooh.
opted for the to get the new type of Legion guy, not the extra champion. We'll see how that works out. So,
Hmm.
and rep grinding. From all that, I want to rep grind, right? And I'm at actually 9.6 thousand out of 12,000. So my flying is going to be very soon. And I
Okay.
kind of
Well, that's
don't
cool.
want to play my alts until flying is unlocked because I'm so close. There is a
Because you've only
quest.
got to be
Oh, you know what?
revered,
Yeah,
right?
so you just
Okay.
need to get through honored, which is only 12,000, and friendly, which is only 6, which is not a big deal.
Hmm.
And they did say back when Ken, I'm gonna get it wrong again. I'm gonna say Ken Moss, but I don't think that's his name. I don't know. I always have a hard time
No,
with his name.
I know who you mean. Yeah.
He did say flying would be unlocked a lot faster than it was back on Tanan, which is absolutely the case.
Yeah,
which
is
very
cool.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the quest line this past week that opened up on Tuesday gave me 1,500 rep, which is a nice big shot in the arm, which is great. What else did I do? I think the last thing I did was the Riddler's Mindworm mount. So I saw this posted, and I got in there, I guess, a little bit before some other folks had, because it wasn't as bad with the trolling as some other people were going through. I did have a part at the page. Spanky, hold on here. Spanky says you can get another 750 rep today from the Kieran Tor dailies, and that's for the Legion Fall ones. Because I'm gonna go do that.
Because they've added them to the one that you can select.
Yes, please. Okay, so you'll know what I'll be doing today after I edit the show. Although if the show doesn't come out, you'll know why. So basically, I did suffer a little bit to the trolls, where.
What were the trolls doing?
So basically, you have to get 8 pages, right? And each page has a different number, but you have to get them in order and all this stuff. And we posted the link earlier, so there's me on my Mindworm mount at the very end on page number 8. Okay, basically what was happening is that you have people laying on the page, or you have mages putting up a mage portal over the page, and they're making it so that the page. So Blizzard made it so that the page is not clickable through things like you would be able to with the mailbox, for instance, right? And I had it where page 8, people were starting to camp on that and be general.
Twit heads.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a nicer word that I can say without us getting dinged.
Twit head's a good word. You can use that one.
It's not hard enough.
Douchey burger.
Yeah. So Spanky is saying that you can do the Draenic invisibility potion because it makes everybody disappear, which is true. Azzy has it right, but I can't say that. Oh, it's true. Yeah, because come on, man. So and then people were saying on Twitter, "Oh, Horde is so that alliance is a bunch of herpaderps," and then I'm like, well, on my side, I'm seeing it as Horde. So overall, it's pretty much. It makes no difference. It doesn't matter. Right across both. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Everybody's. Yeah, just can you not? Because you guys are so funny. Yeah. So it did not take me that long. I eventually had to adjust my camera angle a bit, and somebody had moved just a tiny bit, and I was able to pew. So that's my clicking sound. Pew. Pew. And that was it. That was my week. So I try and go through it quick. So you have
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
you got 2 mounts this week.
I got 2 mounts, yeah. So that was, I think I'm up to 294. Yeah. Hold on.
Nice.
Let me just quickly see. Oh no, not mounts. It would be under achievements, Achievos. What is it? Collections, mounts. Statistics. Lord of the Rings, 294. Yeah.
Nice.
Usable by. Oh, they changed the description. Thank you very much, because I know a lot of people were confused. The description now says obtain 300 mounts, and then in brackets, usable by a single character. Thank you very much, because that was not in there before. And I'm assuming they added that in Legion, because that definitely was not there before. Because I remember it says, 300, and I'm trying hey, Blizzard, can you bump mine up, man? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay.
Mm.
Okay. Blizzard says
Okay.
no. Yeah, so that was my week.
Blizzard says, bum, bow.
Did you guys ever watch or have a show over there called Little Britain USA? It ran for about 6 episodes in America and here, and I think it ran a little bit longer over in Britain, but I'm not sure if it came over into your neck of the
I've
woods.
never heard. I don't
No?
know what
Okay.
it is.
Well, there's like a character that
I mean, it could have, but I have no idea.
so there's a character where she sits behind a computer desk, or sorry, sits at the desk, and if somebody asks her to do something, she'll be like, "Computer says no," and she just doesn't want to do any work, right? And and so yeah, that's why I was like, Blizzard says no. Yeah, so
Nice.
maybe
You're
I'll
good.
see if I can find that. So yeah, and as I okay, I'm done.
You're done. Excellent. Well, it sounds like you had a good week.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it was good.
awesome.
Yeah, it was
Congrats to you. That's wonderful. 2 mounts in a week is
good. Yeah, I was.
nearly a feat of strength nowadays. We're getting.
I wasn't expecting
you
the
know.
Mindworm one. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, go now, like now.
Yeah.
Now go. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. I saw the post this morning for it and went and clicked on the first one. And then I looked at the second one and went, oh, yeah, I could head over there. Then I looked at the third one and I was like, oh, I don't have time. I'm going to have to leave this to when I've got time to do this. So, because I thought it was...
Can I say one thing after you're done with the pages? Okay. Just so people know.
I'm done.
Okay. Oh, okay. Because I've seen people going in on Mythic, thinking they need to be on Mythic. You can go in and get the pages on normal. Okay. It'll make it a lot faster. You also don't need to kill the bosses where your page is. You just need to get into the room. So you need to get into Ragnaros on Firelands. So you got to kill all the bosses up until Rag, and the page will be over there. And you don't even need to kill Rag, but you can if you want. Now, if you want to try to go for mounts and stuff, sure. But if you're just going for this mount, don't waste your time. And the Shaw of Pride page, you don't even have to. You don't even have to have the Shaw of Pride there. You just get into the room. So you got to kill 3 bosses. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
It will take a little bit of time for the first boss, but just so that people know, because...
But I still need time, because I do things slow.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
you know, and
If
maybe I'll
you
see the
want some
boys and
help-
see if we do all together.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want some help, I can help you, too.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'll check with the boys, because I'm sure they'd like a mount, and we might do it one night, but... I mean, it's obviously going to be there, so I don't need to go and run and get it done when I'm trying to do all these other things as well. So,
Yeah.
but that's cool. So, but I did do. I felt it was going to be a really short week this week for me because I've kind of been focused on other things as you might know, competition.
Oh,
Slightly.
Again.
Getting there, yeah.
I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about the other... I'm
like,
thinking about the other thing.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're thinking about. But
You know
anyway,
what I'm thinking. Yeah, right. Don't play
I
dumb.
have no idea what you're thinking about. So I've been playing my Iron, and I've been trying to focus on that because it's such a limited... Because it's only a 2-week thing. But of course, the Legion invasions, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't multi-box stuff. I can't, I want to get this stuff done on Lita. I don't want to take other, I don't want to take other alts through until I've done it on Lita. I do everything on her first, and then I may come back and do other stuff. So, of course, when the invasion started, I was like, right, well, I need to go, do the invasions, and I got all the 4 zones done over, I don't know, it might have been 5 nights, 6 nights, I don't know what it was, but I found it was very what would you say? There was a couple of invasions that happened like prime time for me. So I was like, yay, that's awesome. And then there was other nights I looked on like, well, there's nothing up. So I'm not going to do, I'll go focus on my iron because by that stage I had to catch stone. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just, go do that. And then I managed to get a couple others came at sort of nighttime or when I got home from work. So I got all the 4 done finally the other night. So that was
nice.
Yay. So I got the Defender of the Broken Isles achievement,
Cool.
which was awesome because I need that for the Pathfinder 2.
No, you don't. They took it out.
Yeah.
They took it out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, I needed an achievement anyway, so it made no difference. I just needed it. So I got that done. So that was cool. And all I need is to do the rep with the Legion for thingy rep people. And so I have been going back over to Broken Isle to do the world quest because I've not been focused on them again because I'm already doing something that's a limited time thing.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
I'm not getting any reps through doing the missions. I'm only getting Legion for doovies. What do you call them? The things that you hand in. I can't think. Hang on. What is the currency?
The
war
Legion
supplies.
Fall war supplies.
Yeah. So I can turn the war supplies in. 100 war supplies will give me, the little crate things, which gives me rep, but it's like that catch-22. It's like, well, I can do so many missions, but if the mission fails or I only succeed with the first part of the mission and the second part of the mission, I don't get the bonus ones, well, then it's going to be a slow way of doing it. So, okay, well, I'm going to have to go do world quests. So over there to get them. So I've been trying to do that and I'm nearly halfway through Honored. So I'm getting there, but it's slow.
Yeah.
And I thought when you killed the rare dudes that you got some rep, but you don't. And then I thought, well, when I went over to do where the spaceship area is and you drop the portals.
The Centinax.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, if I do the Centinax, maybe I'll get bonus rep that way. No, you only get another nether shards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, seriously? Really? There's no way really to get bonus rep because if I do this and that and the other, I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to have to plod through it. So it was a bit disappointing because I'm like, well, it'd be nice just to have like a little option to give me, something to chase for bonus rep. But I had a heap of nether shards on. So last night I actually went to the vendors and I was like, oh, maybe I can buy something. And I was looking at the blue dude and I'm like, I don't want blue gear. And then I looked at the other dude. I'm like, oh, purple gear. Okay, well, what's my 2 lowest that I've got? Maybe I can upgrade them. And I did. I got boots. Hang on. I got boots that I had 850 or 855 boots. And I bought the boots and I got an 880. So I was like, yay. And then I bought legs and they were 855 that I had. And I bought the leg piece and I got the warlock one. So it gave me an 890, but it's the Legacy of Azure Akya. I think that's how you say it. So I've got 1 of 6. And it gave me a prismatic shot. And I'm like, sweet! That's pretty cool. So I need to get some more
Nice.
so I can buy another piece so I can get the 2-set bonus, because my 2-set bonus casting Chaos Bolt reduces the casting time of your next Chaos Bolt by 40% for 4 seconds.
Oh wow.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And then 4
Yes,
set
please.
bonus is Conflagrate gains an additional charge and 3-second reduced cooldown. Ooh, yeah. So I need to go farm nether shards on top of all of that as well. I'm like, oh. So I tried that last night because I had some of the green portal things and I had a blue portal thing. And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. So I took off over to where it was, which was at the Bone Spirit place, you know, like in the middle of like the main section. And I'm like, sweet. And there was a rare there, and he was like 67 million hit points. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, he's 6 million hit points. Excellent. I'm going to take him down. So I hit him, and then as I'm going, oh, he's 67. Oh, oops. And then I'm like, is anyone around? Is anyone going to come help me? Anyway, I soloed him to 2%. And then someone else came along and helped me with the last 2%. But I'm like,
Oh, that's
excellent.
nice.
I did the whole 98% of him all by myself.
Wow.
And it was really hard because he kept dropping damn
Really hard.
fell stuff on me, and it was all a lot of AoE stuff, but I managed to get through it, and yeah, so that was kind of cool. And then I dropped this blue portal. I thought, yeah, I'll do this. And then all these spiders and all these fell bats came out and they killed me. And I was like, okay, maybe I should not solo blue ones.
I mean, I
was like,
have to
damn
admit, I've not done any of those. I mean, I've got a bunch of them. I just not used them because I knew that they never gave reps. So I'm like, I don't really need to use the nether shards right now. I don't really care right now. Maybe later.
It's because I had too many. Like, they're taking up stuff in my bag, and I'm like, don't have the room. So I figured I'd pick more up. So I just deleted the ones, you know, I think I've got 9 of one. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep 9, you know, instead of having like 5 different types of green.
Is there a
ones.
limit? Like, is there a limit on them?
20.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think they're unique to so many, maybe 20, 50, I can't remember. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, that's all cool. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to have to make sure that I do the world quests and just plod through it. But it'd be nice. I was just like, I would be nice. So it's cool that if Kieran tours up and we can get like a bonus slot, I'll have to go and do that. Yeah, so that was cool. And then the other day I looked at my enchanting and I needed 2 points on enchanting, right?
Yeah.
And I picked up a recipe somewhere. Where was I? I was doing something, killing a mob or something happened, and I picked up a 3 recipe, 3-star recipe that I'd already had 1 and 2 of. And I looked and I'm like, hang on, I've got orange stuff. But I mean, of course it's going to take, you know, some of the bigger mats and that. I'm like, yeah, okay, I've got enough. I could make something. So I made 2 scrolls of the higher, I think, I can't remember. I think it was cloak ones, higher, the intellect and the agility, because normally they can sell for quite well. So I thought, right, I'll make them. Got my 800 enchanting. Booyah. Got my working with the Isles achievement.
Nice.
So tailoring and enchanting are finally done. And the other thing, that means Leda's professions, all of her professions are all maxed at 800. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
How long is this
How long is it
expansion
taking?
been out?
Yeah, but I mean, yes.
Yeah, but normally this stuff is like done within the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So the fact is we're how many months now down, and I've finally got it done because it's been so much harder. I mean, I don't have all the recipes. Obviously, there's still dungeon stuff and raid stuff that I've got to go and do certain things. But I'm like, well, I finally got there. So I kind of feel like a huge weight's lifted off my shoulders, because that's always been one of the things I always did when an expansion came out, was as much as you're leveling and all that, but you're working on your professions, and you kind of would either ding your professions all maxed out before you maxed out your level, or fairly close to it. You know what I mean? So it was like, yay, it's done. It's whereas now it's like, oh, yay. Yay. Okay, so that's one less thing I need to focus on, which is cool. Now, the other thing that happened last night is I got sent back to my class hall, and I had to do all these quests, all this stuff. Go here, go back here. No, now go back here. Now go over here. Now go back here. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyway, in the end, I have to say that I really enjoyed the little warlocky class part that gave me the extra follower, because I really wasn't expecting it. I didn't know who I was getting. I really hadn't, because I don't go looking for this information anymore. I just try and let it happen within the game.
Yep.
So when I got him, I was like, oh, yes. Okay, this seems so fitting for me, because it took me quite some time to get the green fire back in Mist.
Okay.
And it was something I worked really, really hard on to do, to get the green fire. And I can't remember how many. I was in there for a lot. I was in there, I think it was like 157 times or something crazy. It might have been over 200. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at show notes to see. But it was a long time. So when I came and I had to go rescue Ebonlock, Warlock spoilers. I was like, oh my God, it's Ebonlock. Like, it's, he gave me my green fire. So when I got to go see him, he says to me, and okay, this is going to be spoilerish, but I couldn't help it because it kind of hit me right in the feels. So he says, I remember you, Lita. We met long ago within the Black Temple. How could I forget such power? It seems fitting that the council chose you as its leader in my absence. Rest assured, I have no desire to challenge their decision. I owe you my life. Let me serve you and the council. There is much we can learn from each other. And I gained Ebonlock as my follower.
Nice.
So it really gave me the feels, because I worked so hard to beat him back in Black Temple to get my green fire. And it was just one of those things. He was a champion warlock. You had to defeat him to get that, and I wanted that so bad. And I love my green fire. I love the fact that only Leader has it. No other of my warlocks have it at this moment. But the fact he's now my guardian. He's, as a follower, his role is guardian for me, and it's just it gave me all the feels. So I just had to share that with you, because it really meant a lot. It meant a lot that this game, there's all these little things that add up over the years. Now, I don't know if that is a stock standard thing that they put in, when you're doing the quest. I don't know, but it really hit me, because that's right. It was a long time ago we met, and it was in Black Temple. And we did have quite the battle in there. So yeah, it was very cool.
With mine, I don't think it was anything like that. It was more showed her how to like I gave her a reason to want to do stuff again. So it wasn't like we had met before, but I think yours was I think yours had a little bit more oomph to it. I really did like the Death Knight one, because Death Knights are awesome, and it's just, you know, and I when they said you need to go recruit a new champion, I was expecting, I wasn't expecting as big of a question. So
yeah,
and that's Bob. That's Bob.
That's Bob.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
hyper.
So it just, I mean, I'd like to see all the class, you know, eventually, like, but at the moment, it just meant a real lot to do that. So I found, for me, it gave me all the feels, and I kind of sat there, like, looking at my screen, and bringing back the memories of all those fights and what I had to do, and, you know. And once I'd got it, and yeah, so it was just really, really cool. So and that's where I ended it last night, because I was like, yay, I've got him. He's mine. He's my guardian. He's my guardian. He's gonna look out for me, you know.
Yeah.
So it just meant a lot for me. So very, very cool. And I mean, that's pretty much been my week, other than, you know, a few other little bits and pieces, but on the whole, that's been it. So it's been a good week.
It's been a good week.
And we'll talk about the other stuff on Sunday when I win the competition. Woo! Just saying. Just doing a Ric Flair there. Woo! Anyway.
Okay.
That's the coffee kicking in, but I'm really tired. I'm so tired.
I mean, if I didn't know that there's the Kieran Tour dailies, usually what would be happening is that I drop the kids off, because I can usually get the podcast done and uploaded before I drop all the kids off, and then I gotta drop the kids off at the school, not the pool, and and then I come back home and I'll sleep. But now that I know that the Kieran Tour dailies are up, it's like, oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, which is cool, but did they change the mouse over macro for the barrels?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't done it lately.
I'm just gonna say I did try it this morning at the one at Surima.
Okay.
You know, the one that's above at Meridor.
Yep.
And it wasn't working. So I'm like, okay.
Oh, Spanky says yes.
Yeah, that's what I. And then I went and had a look, and there's an add-on, and they said that that's broken too. And I was like, excellent.
But they nerfed the barrels, so you don't need the macro anymore. Okay. We'll see.
All right. Well, I'll have to check it out. We'll see. So anyway, all right. Well, it's nearly that time, so we better wrap it up.
Yeah.
Mailbox.
Yeah.
We got some stuff.
Yes.
People send us some stuff. So yay.
We got a tweet from basically, you know, we were asking what have you been doing lately, and Shoral sent us a tweet saying mostly taking in 7.2 and trying to put together a dungeon group of cool ladies I've met over the years. That sounds familiar.
That's awesome, Shoral.
Yeah, that sounds
well
familiar.
Done. Yeah, very, very cool. Good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right. Spanky sent us we got a picture. That's exciting. Okay, so this tweet of mine sums up my week. Turn into a dragon and fly away. It's very cool.
There's a picture.
That's an awesome picture, Spanky. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. It's lovely. Screenshots are awesome. Yay! Nice. Okay, and then Cheryl sent us just another tweet saying, hey, Adventure Azrath, congratulations on 50 episodes. Exciting.
I know.
Thank you, Cheryl.
I don't know how we got
Thank
here
you.
at 50.
I'm very surprised we're at 50 already.
Yeah.
So, very cool, though. So, thank you. And thank you, chat room. Thanks, guys, everyone, for joining us, which is wonderful. All right. So, anything else before we do the people can find us? Nope. There's Bob.
No, That's Carrie.
Oh, that's Carrie. Okay. Well, good morning, Carrie.
Good morning, Carrie.
She's part of our our thing.
Okay, hold on.
She's
No,
part of what we
hold
do.
on. Come on. Come on a little bit more.
Good morning.
Little bit
Can't
more.
see you.
Come here. Okay, out there.
Come over a little bit. There she
Can't
is.
see.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi. A little bit more.
Why is it so slow?
Hi.
Because, well, that is behind. That's why. So, yeah. So I guess we're done. So, where can we find us, Lita? Because I don't know where we are.
Where are we? We know nothing.
Where are we?
All right.
We are in a house on a planet spinning around a small star in a average sized galaxy in the midst of a whole bunch of galaxies. And we're just this little boop in the grand scheme of the universe. Boop.
Anyway, okay. Where you can find us, don't forget, we have a website. Yay! AdventuresInAzeroth.com. You can send any email to Stone and I at podcast. Hey?
Well, maybe not any email.
Within reason, people. Just saying.
Basically, you can use Will Wheaton's rule. Don't be a jerk.
Yes.
And then we'll all be good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right. So email address is podcast@adventuresinazeroth.com, and we have a tweeters which is at ADVAzeroth. So you can definitely contact both Stone and I there. We have got a Discord as well, so you can come and hang out, say hi, post screenshots. We've got a voice channel.
You're not going to read the Discord thing out?
I'm trying to tell them. Some people might not know what Discord's for. I'm just saying what Discord's for. It's good. It's a nice little social way of hanging with people that have like-minded things, like Adventures in Azeroth. Just saying.
I wonder if there's some. There must. Oh, anyway. We'll talk about it after the show.
Let's talk about it. Okay, all right. So we have a tiny URL.
Tiny URL.
Is that like Cheryl's relative?
Like,
sorry, Cheryl, I couldn't help
Cheryl,
it. Anyway. tinyurl.com/AIA Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
That's the best that we can do.
We have a tiny URL.
Until we get partner, and that's going to happen next week. So. Jesus.
Anyway. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, now we have a Twitch words are hard. Twitch.tv/ADVAzeroth. Yep. 5 a.m. Eastern?
Oh.
5 a.m.
No.
6 a.m.
That's wrong.
And 8 p.m. time.
I wake up at 5 a.m. now.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Yeah, I got the hours switched.
Stone 6, my 8 p.m. And yeah, roughly about that. Okay. Stone, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Stonegrasp, STONEGRASP, as well as the WoW Challenges podcast.
That sounded really good. I like that voice. That's good. That's cool.
Maybe this is how I'm going to bring in episode number 62 on the weekend. Thank you for for soothing coffee and challenges on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Soothing coffee. Oh, hang on. That's a thought for something else. Let me write that down. Anyway, okay, well, you can find me. I am on Twitter, which is at LetaWow, which is LEETAWOW. I tweet about coffee and stuff and other stuff and WoW and coffee and stuff. Pretty much.
That's
I
gonna
mean,
see
they're the
something
important
else.
things, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
and dresses. I'm not buying any more dresses. I have to stop buying dresses. Anyway, I also have another show called Behind the Avatar, as well as I do the Wild Challenges podcast with Stone, which we will be doing Sunday, Easter Sunday for me.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday morning, live, 9 a.m. my time, which is 7 p.m. your time, Saturday night.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think the coffee's working. Sorry, guys. My brain, seriously, my brain is like, it's frazzled. It's like,
Well, just wait until
Anyway.
the weekend when you're with. Yeah, I better stop because karma. So yeah,
Yeah, come on, bite you in the backside.
that's
Bite you in your patootie.
that's why I haven't been trash talking as much when I post up my Twitter shots or my screenshots on Twitter.
Excuse me, I gratzed you on hitting 50.
Yeah, and thank you very
It's
much.
very-
It was
I
it was
know,
very
'cause that
very
was
gracious
awesome.
of you. Yeah,
But anyway, yeah. You did you're doing very well. That's awesome.
I'm
Okay.
hold
So-
on. We hold on. I'm doing so well, but there's one fight that I wasn't really sure about, and I had to run. And I ran. So I ran so far
You
away.
ran good. Of course you did.
Sorry.
Because is there any way you cannot use that? You have
Sorry.
to use that.
Sorry.
Every time you run.
I was like, wait a second. We didn't. I realized we didn't see it in the show anywhere, and I
I
was
know.
like,
We
dang
have
it.
to use
Okay.
it at least once a show. Because we
"We're
do
so far
run.
away.
We run so far away.
Ran so far away.
Oh, I love that
We
show.
can't use the audio, unfortunately, but
No.
that would be
No,
cool.
exactly. But it's hilarious. So anyway. All right. So thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for all the likes, for the retweets. Thank you, chat room, for just coming and hanging out and giving us words to say
Hanging
things.
out.
I don't know why I'm like sitting here throwing my arms around.
Cause you've got the spooky thing. Remember where it scares you? Remember it scares you and you go, you're afraid, right? On your character, you've got the thing that scares
Oh
you.
yeah,
and-
because I've got the haunted spirit.
Yeah, so it
The
scares
haunted
you,
one.
and
Yeah,
that's
I
why you
always
throw
have
your
that.
arms around.
But no, I'm waving my hands around in real life, like as if I'm,
Oh.
talking to the computer. I don't know. It's
Maybe
weird.
you're channeling your. Oh, I shouldn't. That's.
I'm channeling many things at the moment. One of them would be sleep, but it's all good. So anyway, you can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play. Check it out.
Google
But
Play.
again, thanks, guys.
Check it out.
Google.
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 Check it
Google.
out. Google.
Google.
Check it out. Google,
out.
yo. Check it out.
Get to the chopper. I have anyway.
When I
what?
first talked to my doctor, this is how he talked. Hello, can I speak to blah, blah, blah? And yes, this is Dr. Herpeter, and just want to remind you that you have an appointment with us. And I'm like,
Nice.
what? I'm like, is this for real? But yeah, no, that's how he likes to talk. He kind of talks like this, a little bit more, and then a little bit higher, and then a little bit down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Just
Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
I can't word, so at least he can word. That's always good.
I can make
All
words.
right. Well, nothing.
I can make words. I can make them really good. Really good. Yep.
Words are good.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank
Everyone?
you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stone, on 50 wonderful episodes. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah,
It's great to get to chat to you every week. So
I've had to
we
chat.
have a lot of fun.
I've had to chat with you for 50 times. Ugh.
I know. Oh my lord.
Oh my god. Really? Come on.
LA. Yeah, and the fact that we
No,
do
it's been
two
fun.
podcasts together, like seriously,
Oh, that's like
as if
100
we
times.
Can't stand each other.
I gotta like talk to you like 100 times like a year. Like, I don't even.
know.
Like, as if.
Like what the what on earth is going on, people?
As F.
But yeah,
No, no. It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's it's been fun. I really, and I think seeing that it's been 50 so fast and not really realizing it, that means it's
Mm,
been fun. So
yeah, exactly. We have fun. That's the main thing. And we
yeah.
appreciate anyone who listens and enjoys and has fun with us. So thank you guys.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone. We really do appreciate your support. All right. Well, I think everyone have a fantastic week. Let us know what you're up to next week. If you know what you've been doing, don't forget, send us tweets and emails and stuff if you'd like to, because we do love to hear from you. Cheryl, take it easy. And chat rooms, everyone, thank you. See you, Stone. Bye, Stone.
Bye.
Drop the stone. It'd be like, instead of you dropping the mic, you should just be like, I'm going to drop the stone.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, I don't have it. Okay. Bye.
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 All right. I'm trying to
Don't
look.
drop leader koala.
No. I'm trying to look for my son when he was 3 or 4 in daycare. What they had them do is that for a Father's Day present,
Yeah.
they basically got to go out on a field trip. 1 sec.
Mm. On a field trip.
My throat. So they went out on a field trip for Father's Day, and all of a sudden I can't talk anymore. And he grabbed a rock, and it was a big one, a big stone, and so what they did was that they were able to paint it and say Happy Father's Day, 2017 and all that, or no, not 2017, but 2000 whatever it was that year. And I don't know.
That's so cute.
I have it around. It's really big. It's like
Yeah.
it's heavy. So I used to keep it on my desk, but then I moved it. I think it's upstairs on my bookshelf because I have another bookshelf up there with all of my other stuff, and it's
I hope everyone realized I was sitting on the coffee machine in Dalaran. Nobody even commented. I'm trying to hit you in the head with the coffee machine thing. See? It's like I'm clicking on it to hit you in the head, but it's not working.
No.
Because you're like too short. You're a shorty. I'm just clicking on that, and then I click on the coffee grinder. That is so cool. Oh, coffee press. I'm pressing the coffee.
Oh.
And now I'm coffee grinder. Grinding the coffee, pressing the coffee. Grinding the coffee, pressing the coffee.
No. Forget it.
I could like do this for hours.
Are these guys always
I probably
here? Can you like? Oh, here we go. Someone's gonna start out on their journey. Page 1. Don't know why they're on a mount. It's somebody from AIE. Ilandri. I don't know.
How are they on a mount in here? Can you mount up?
I have no idea. No, I cannot.
They can't. No.
I don't understand.
No. How are they on a mount?
I don't know.
I don't know. That is rude.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit here with old Toomba. Hey, old Toomba.
Okay.
Wow, I don't fit in this chair.
Look at your butt is hanging right over that chair.
I don't really fit in that chair.
It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me when you go back to like primary school as an adult.
Yep.
And you've got to go and sit in those little teeny chairs, and you're like cramped, and you're like, oh God, seriously? How did I fit in these chairs? Because of course, you were at like 5 and you're now like 30. So of course you're not going to fit in them.
I'm still 20.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a show title. Show title. Show title. Oh, Google Flights. My track place. Oh no. So the prices for my flight dropped down to about $570, and so I was gonna wait a little bit more to see if it would go lower. The next day it went up to 640. The next day after that I went to 700. 4, and then the next day after that it went to 781, and now after about a week it's down to 725. So I think as soon as it gets back down to 500, which I think will happen. I think what's going on now is that I think because everybody is giving United the cold shoulder, the airline that I'm deciding to book on, which I always go through, is not United. Their demand has gone up, so that means that they're gonna raise up their prices, right? So
honestly, do you blame them? That was
no, sure. Yeah. So I have no doubt it'll come back down to below 6. So as soon as it gets below 6, I'm just gonna buy the ticket.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Because I have the money to pay for it right now, so I can just go buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
How did we win the what?
No. No. Something better than that.
What the? Beep!
No. No. I veto that
Don't
one too.
be a twit head. I don't know.
So Conan actually replied there saying that there's also press and media passes too, but I don't think it makes up for the extra 10,000.
I don't think it's gonna be that many. Anyway, we will soon find out later. What? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Happy. What's 50 in anniversaries? Birthdays. Gold.
The anniversary.
Gold?
Oh wait, what's the name of it? 50th anniversary name. Like what's it?
Yeah, but
it's not
bicentennial.
Really it's not bicentennial because bicentennial is 200 years, right? So it's like the half centennial.
What a bicentennial. I don't know. Words are hard.
Let me see centennial. Let's see if it. What's the name for 25 years? So 50 years is semi-centennial, or quinquagenary. Wow!
What?
Wow! That would be a
Happy
great.
Queen...
That would be a great word. Here, I'm gonna post it in Twitch chat.
Happy quinquadrary. I can't even say it.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
How do you say it again?
Quinquagenary.
Happy quinquagenary.
Yeah. Because
sounds like
folks
I'm
will be like,
when I'm saying that.
Folks will be like, what? And I mean, if you put in semi-centennial, I mean they'll know, right? But quinquagenary, that's like nobody uses that as a.
That's awesome. Okay. Happy, how do you spell it? Q-U-I-N.
Yeah.
Q-U-A-G-E-N-A-R-Y?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, Raz, definitely.
Hey, Raz.
You need to make that your next Iron Tunes name. That is awesome. I love it. Do it, Raz. Do it. I want a screenshot. You have to look
how
really...
How many characters is that?
smexy.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's one extra. Because your character name is only 12 characters, right? Something like that.
Yeah, well, you could take out...
I guess you could take out the A at the end and be like Happy Quinquagenary without the A at the end, which would be okay. I mean, you've got the main point of the name across, right? I'm gonna drink this coffee, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go sit down here.
Take out the R. Why wouldn't you just take out the R?
Because the R is part of the word.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you
I'm gonna go
could
sit
say
over
it.
here and drink this coffee here. And I'm gonna go sit over here. I'm gonna drink this coffee here. And I'm gonna go sit over here and drink this coffee here.
I think you're not allowed to drink coffee anymore because your tune's like going...
And then I'm gonna go sit over here and I'm gonna drink that coffee there. And I'm gonna go sit over here.
Anyway.
And
That is
I have-
awesome, Raz.
I'm just-
You
this is
definitely
a,
let us know when
day
you make
in the
that
life
too.
of Lita at the Germain Lounge.
I'm
And then I'm
there
gonna
is
go
no
upstairs.
day life. I'm sitting
then I'm gonna go
on the
upstairs,
table.
And whoa, there was a lady in the room. And then there's no coffee here. No. There's no coffee. Is there any coffee out here outside? Nope, there's no coffee. And then we go over here, and we go inside here. Is there any coffee here? No, but there's wine. Hey.
Get your monkey off my back.
Wow, get your monkey off your back.
That-
Okay,
that-
I'm
Tom,
gonna get off the
Tom was
stream.
on my back.
I'm gonna get off the stream. I will.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks
Bye,
for
Tom.
watching, and we'll
Bye.
see you
Bye.
next
Bye.
time.
Bye.
Okay, bye.